As expected, there was a capacity crowd in the Rhein-Neckar Arena for the visit of Bayern Munich. Hoffenheim, the home side, having a great start to the season, second in the table with 10 points. Louis van Gaal's men, could they pull themselves out of the doldrums? Bayern Munich ninth, 5 points only from 4 games. And the Bayern side was stunned after only 37 seconds. Contento losing the ball out on the left, and Ibisevic, with the help of the inside of Jörg Butt's left-hand post, puts Hoffenheim in the lead. His second goal of the season. A terrible mistake by the left-back, but all credit to Ibisevic. He wasn't closely marked, but it was a deadly finish and the finest possible start for the Hoffenheim fans, who were in tremendous voice. No chance at all for the Bayern goalkeeper. Ralf Rangnick, the Hoffenheim coach, absolutely delighted. Could his side cash in on that? Could they grab a second? A glorious ball out to the skipper. Andreas Beck turns inside, his left foot not his strongest, but still it brought the very best out of one of the league's finest goalkeepers. Jörg Butt turned 36 in May, but he's still one of the Bundesliga's finest. That save coming on 26 minutes. Hoffenheim pouring forward. Beautiful ball out wide. Rudy decides to try that. Sebastian Rudy making his first appearance in the side. Basically, very, very few changes, indeed only 2 changes this season made by the Hoffenheim coach. Just before half-time, Salihovic, one of the dead ball specialists of the Bundesliga, and that is why Butt this time was completely beaten, but Bayern's blush is saved by the inside of the post. It must be said, though, at this stage of the game, a 2-0 lead for Hoffenheim would not have been a fair reflection of play. Still, at half-time, with that Hoffenheim fan clearly enjoying herself, the home side in the lead. Could Bayern turn things around? The visitors had not lost any of their shape, they'd lost none of their confidence, stroking the ball around, indeed optically and territorially throughout the game. Bayern had the upper hand. Hoffenheim living off scraps. Vucevic brought on a substitute, great opportunity. Butt falls on his backside and the ball bobbles agonisingly for the large Bayern contingent, just wide of the left-hand post. It was a lucky let-off, but Bayern retained their composure. 63 minutes gone. Out on the left, Frank Ribéry. A hostile approach always shown by the Hoffenheim fans. A great save, but it was not good enough to keep out Thomas Müller. Sadly, Ribéry going down injured. He turned his ankle, which we will see in slow motion. There was virtually no contact made with Andreas Beck. Bayern on level terms. We see now Ribéry, great run, turns his ankle. Müller, cool as you like. His second goal of the season, and only Bayern's 3rd strike. Still, the visitors deservedly on level terms, and you felt as the game drew on and the pressure on Hoffenheim increased that Bayern could grab the winner. That was the closest Hoffenheim came to scoring their second goal. Ibisevic, a bit of a mediocre figure on this particular evening, despite his early goal. 85 minutes gone now. Prancic on, and that was a chance that normally Miro Klose would have gobbled up. The man with over 100 appearances for Germany to his credit, and a goal-scoring rate of more than 1 every 2 games. For him, that was a poor miss. But Bayern still kept coming forward. The ball nodded into the middle. The Hoffenheim defence at 6s and 7s. as indeed they had often been over the last 20 minutes, and it was the tallest player on the park, Belgian international Daniel van Buiten, who managed to scoop the ball over the line. Isaac Forster can't believe it. Van Gaal delighted, although the old poker face doesn't give much away. In slow motion, a slight hint when the cross comes in offside. Referee Kinshofer let the play continue, and in the end, despite the attendance of Müller, it was Van Buiten who put the ball over the line. The camera behind the goal shows this quite clearly. In fact, it was Van Buiten's thigh that shoved the ball over the line. The Bayern board, they didn't mind. Bayern back on the victory trail at last, and it would be a hard-hearted Hoffenheim fan who would deny that Bayern were well worth their victory.